Okay, you guys, so basically today's video is like a video y'all been highly requesting, asking me like, tell me. Somebody just called me, but they didn't go through. But tell me how you started your business, how did you start your business, how did you start doing eyelashes, how you start selling eyelashes, blah blah blah. Asking me a whole bunch of questions. So today I'm gonna answer all those questions and basically just give y'all a video while I don't know if y'all can see everything that's going on this bed. I'm not in my room because my room, the lighting, I need the lighting from like, I want a little bit of natural light too. My room, the lighting is very dark because this room is in the front, my room's in the back. Like the window of my room is like the backyard, like the grass, the lake, the park, and it's just more darker. So I have all my lashes here. I have a whole bunch of you know, the shipping labels that I printed. I cut some out already. Packaging, and if you want any of these packaging and stuff, I have it linked down below. It's really affordable, different sizes. I'll have them all linked down below. It came in like 2 days, and you get like a good amount for like a little you know, cheap price. I have my clipboard, all my information. I have my notebooks, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff we're going to be talking about. And I also have my laptop because I need to look at the orders and know, you know, who ordered what and stuff like that. So I'm basically just be telling y'all as much as I can, like, just in this video. I want this video to be like 15 minutes long, and then I'll do like a part 2. Like, I'll try to do these videos like every time I'm kind of like packaging my lashes and just talking to you guys about, you know, how I start my business and like things like how do I advertise my stuff, like how it just works, and all the questions that y'all been asking me. So I hope y'all enjoy if you interested in my lashes, link down below. Click support, buy, and yeah, let's get into this video. And that's basically it. First, y'all wanted to know, this is a lot of stuff right here. Okay, let me just move some of it over. So some of y'all like asked me like, oh, when did I start? I started selling lashes when I was 18. When I was 18 years old. And how I originally, so what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing first, I'm gonna just start the labels that I've already cut out. I've been doing a lot of running in and out of the house, so I like cut some and I had to leave and had to come back. So what I'm gonna first do is just ship these that I cut out. All these people, theirs are gonna go into these medium ones. These medium ones are good to have at least 4 lashes in here. 4 or more lashes, like 5 or 6 or 7 go in here. And then if somebody orders just 1, they go in here. So I'm gonna tape these on here first before I put them inside. And I know because I have a list and the names and stuff like that on my laptop. So let me just find the tape. Where is the tape? Okay, so I started selling lashes when I was 18. I was in New York, and I just told my mom, I was like, oh, I just woke up one day. Like, I've been wearing lashes since I was like 12, like 11, 12 years old. And everybody's like, you too grown, you too, you know, little to wear lashes. You have enough time to wear lashes and stuff like that in the future. And good thing I wore it as young as I did, or I would have started my business way later than starting it when I did, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever think that it's too young to start a business. So as long as you know what you're doing and you have an idea and, you know, you have a guidance and stuff like that. But anyway, so I was 18. I just was like, I was still working. I'm 20 now, but the last time I worked was when I was 18. I was in New York, graduated high school, and I was like, I want to start selling lashes. My mom was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm good. I was like, I wear lashes. I know what lashes are good, what lashes are bad. I said, I feel like I could, you know, I have my YouTube and stuff to promote. I have my Instagram and stuff to help me promote it. I said, I feel like I could do it. And then she was like, okay, if you want to, like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead, go for it. And she was very supportive of my decision of, you know, wanting to sell lashes. So basically from there, I just found a vendor. And at that time, I don't remember how I found my vendor, but I do know that my vendor, I'll tell you about my vendor that I have now. I have a different vendor than what I had before. But my vendor that I was emailing my vendor back and forth. That's how we was communicating, by email. So we was emailing back and forth. They was sending me pictures of their lashes, telling me, you know, their website where I could order, like, you know, which vendor they were on the website and stuff. And like how I found like my logo and all that kind of stuff. my logo, the person that made my logo, I got them on Fiverr. Fiverr like has a whole bunch of people that make like do like graphic designing stuff, and you can find a person that, you know, they give you like a price. Like it's kind of like eBay. Like you search who you want, like they have like their portfolio and stuff, and I you know, I just found some guy, and I just told him like the idea that I want. I sent like some examples of pictures, and then I said like, you know, I want my logos to have like an eyelash in the luxe part. I wanted the pink to be white. I want the lashes and the end to be, you know, black. I want it to be lashes included in the name. And he's like, all right, I got you. He finished it in like 2 days. He sent it to me and I paid for it. My logo was like $50, $60, nothing too expensive. And then yeah, he sent me like, you know, it like with a transparent background, and like the website you pay when you like it, when you're satisfied with how it looks and stuff, and then you release the funds. So that was real easy. So like after I had my logo and stuff, I told my mom that I wanted to do it. She was like, go for it. You know, but that was the first thing I did, was get my logo, cause I know like the lashes I can get that, you know, anytime, but logo I gotta figure out, you know, the logo. And then my boxes and stuff, I just searched on Google. Everything that I've done like with YouTube, my eyelashes, whatever I had, I've always searched it on my own. I never asked nobody for nothing. I never asked nobody no questions, nothing. I remember I asked one girl one question, but it wasn't any type of, I think I asked her like if she could tell me like her graphic designer that did her. I had no problem telling people my graphic designer, you know what I'm saying? That's not a big deal. Like that's more business for the graphic designer regardless, you know what I'm saying? So I asked her like where she, like who her graphic designer was, and she didn't tell me. And that was the last time I ever asked anybody anything. I never asked anybody, like this is pertaining like YouTube. I never asked somebody nothing about YouTube. I already knew a lot about YouTube, and then I already knew how to do my own research. But like that was the only question I ever asked about lashes, and I never asked nobody any type of questions ever again, except since that girl ignored me, and I found everything on my own. So when it came to finding my boxes and stuff, I'm moving too slow. I am not a person that could talk and do stuff, but when it came to finding my boxes, I just typed in on Google like you know, like custom eyelash boxes and stuff like that, and then I clicked the link, and it led me to like some Chinese based like website, and I did my research on the website that the website was trustworthy. And I don't know the website anymore, because like I said, I communicate with all my vendors. I communicate with them like either through WhatsApp or through email. I don't like go to the website and order nothing, like, so I don't really remember the website. Like I just clicked on the website, and like you could talk to the people like individually. It has like their email, their WhatsApp, because they're obviously in China and stuff, or they're in other countries like India. Like the guy who did my website, he's in India, so like, you know, they have like, you know, you can email them, you could communicate. So I don't like communicate with anybody like through a website or anything like that. I communicate with them either through my Gmail or through WhatsApp. That's basically it. So like I told them like I need, like, you know, I'm about to start selling lashes, I need a box, and they're like, oh, you know how they speak, oh honey, we could give you a box, blah 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 blah. They sent me pictures and stuff. They said what size you need, and I said I really don't know what size. All I knew that my lashes was like the plastic part was like this, and then I had like, you know, like the sparkly paper that goes behind it. That's all I knew. I sent it to them. I said, do you know what size this is? And they said, yes, we know what size that is. They said, what kind of box you want? I said, I want a pink box, and I sent them my logo. My guy that did my website, he sent me, the guy that did my logo, he's like emailed me my logo like in a way that it could be straight, like it goes like, what is it, vertical or horizontal, I don't know, but it goes this way. And then he sent me it where it goes like Luxe Pink Lashes. If you go on my website, you'll see it says Luxe Pink Lashes, like it's together. So he sent it to me like 2 different ways, because I knew on my box it couldn't go like that, it had to go straight across. So I sent her my logo, and then she sent me like a computerized like version of like the box, and like with the stamped on top of it. And then she was like, okay, like, is this okay, do you like this? I said yes. And then she said, oh, the minimum amount of boxes you could get, is 1,000 boxes. We cannot sell you less than 1,000 boxes. And I'm like, wow. So then I was like, okay, so I had to, you know, like that's what a lot of these companies, like especially with eyelash and stuff, a lot of the good quality companies, they're gonna have a minimum. Like they're not gonna just say, oh, you could just buy 1 box and 2 boxes, you could just buy 40 boxes. No, they're gonna have a minimum of like, you can only, like the least you could order is 500 boxes. So I paid like, I think my boxes were like 50, like not 50, maybe like 75 cents. But these I paid a lot of money. And she gave me like a discount, but I paid like altogether like $800 for my boxes, and it came like into like 3 gigantic boxes. And my boxes are not magnetic, which I kind of regret, but the magnetic boxes are more expensive, so I would have been paying like over $1,000 for magnetic boxes. So you know, so I just got what I could afford at the time. Because I was 18, I was only, you know, I was working at a regular job, getting paid like $12 an hour, $12.50 an hour. So I did what I could do. And I'm satisfied with my boxes. I just wish they were magnetic. But like when these boxes all sell out, like I said, I still have a lot of boxes left. When all these boxes sell out, then I'll get new magnetic boxes. But that's basically how I got my boxes, my logo. And so I talked about my boxes, my logo, and let's talk about how I found my vendor for my lashes. So let me tell y'all. So everybody thinks that AliExpress is the best place to get lashes. I actually don't agree, because AliExpress lashes are actually, first of all, most of them take really long to come. They take like 30 days. You know what I'm saying? And they're actually not the best. They're actually not the best quality lashes, and they're actually not mink lashes. They're actually faux mink lashes. They're not real mink lashes. Just like kind of like the human hair on AliExpress. Most of the human hair on AliExpress is not even human hair. You know, it's a handful of companies that really sell actual human hair. You know, so most of the companies that say it's so human hair don't really sell human hair, and most of the companies that say mink eyelashes on AliExpress are not really mink, and the lashes, like the hairs actually start to fall out after a while. So like the company that I have, like the company that my vendor right now, that's my vendor, they actually contacted me, and I had like a whole bunch, because you know I do YouTube, so a lot of vendors contacted me from, like, emailed me from, because they found me on YouTube or they found me on Instagram. So I had like a whole bunch of DMs, a whole bunch of emails, and I had to go through all of them. Like, but my vendor that I have now, like I talked to her on WhatsApp, and I'm very, like, you know, I take it very serious, like my lashes. Like I want to make sure that the person that's selling me my lashes, like they have a clean area, the lashes are clean, and that also the lashes actually come all looking the same. What I struggled with in the beginning was that, like, the companies that I was dealing with, like the vendors, the people I was dealing with, they would send me like, and I'm also gonna, don't just think that it's just one tape and then that's it. I'm just doing, I go have like a process. I tape it, like I just go by my process. You could, do however, like, you can get these things down below, but you can, process and put your lashes in your packages however you want to do it. But this is how I do it. I first buy a piece of tape, and I just, on each package first, that's just how I do it. You can do whatever you want to do it. Anyway, what I struggled with in the beginning was, like, I would get, like, say I order like 100 lashes, just as an example, just 100 lashes. Only 50 of the lashes will come out looking like the picture that the company showed me, and the rest of the other 50 will be jacked up, and I wasted my money. They wouldn't be like all look the same, all be good quality, all, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like that. Some will look really, really nice, some would be jacked up, and then the ones that are jacked up I wouldn't really be able to sell, or the hairs will be like really all over the place, like not all, you know what I'm saying? I just had a lot of issues like that. And then after the company that I keep saying company, I'm so used to saying hair company. The vendor that I have now, she's amazing. Like, we video chat. Like, she shows me, like, even before my lashes, like before she shipped up the box, she like showed me, she video chatted me, and it's kind of hard but I'm used to it, because I talk to companies. Obviously I do hair reviews, so I talk to companies at night anyway, but it was harder but it's harder if you're not used to it. I was talking to them at like 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm a night owl, but she would video chat me like, look, your package is going out right now, look at all the lashes are beautiful, they look the same. She would show me like the end, what I'm saying, like, look, are you happy with it, are you happy with the quality? And it came, my lashes will ship in like 3-4 days, but I do have to pay for shipping. I do have to pay for shipping, but I was okay with that because the lashes came in like 3-4 days. My old vendor, I used to have to wait like so yeah, like I was saying, my old vendor, I would have to wait like a really long time, like a month. So I don't mind having to pay like the $75 shipping or whatever. And plus you have to be reasonable that it is boxes. Like, these are big boxes, so paying for shipping, I really don't mind. Especially since it's coming so quick. And like I said, I know, and I'm not like a cheapskate. Like, I'm not one of those people that be like I'm not super cheap about everything. Like, I know I'm willing to pay for quality. I'm willing to pay for, you know. But I'm more reason why I'm more satisfied with my vendor. What I'm saying like about AliExpress lashes, you have to be careful. One, you don't really know where, like I said, I'm able to actually video chat with the person that has my lashes. She's sending me real life video, real life footage, like, you know what I'm saying, like I FaceTime, not FaceTime, but you know, video chat her on WhatsApp, because it's like FaceTime, so I'm looking at her, she's showing me like, here, look dear. Her English is not A1, but it's okay, because it's fine. So I'm actually able to see like it's a clean setting. It's a, you know what I'm saying, it's a clean space. It's like, you know what I'm saying, everything is nice and organized, and it looks like whatever, like the catalog that she sent me, that's what it really looks like. It's not looking completely different from what, like, you know what I'm saying, you send pictures, say this is what our lashes look like, but then when you receive it, it's a whole completely looking different lash. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And that's what I was having a lot of inconsistency with my old vendor, and that's why I appreciate this vendor so much more. Even though all these vendors, like I said, my new vendors, they reached out to me, but I still had to go through all of them. I still had to find the one. Like, it was probably like maybe like 80 vendors that hit me up like, hello dear, hello dear, hello dear, we are such and such, we are such and such, we can provide you with the best. But I still had to go through all of them. Can I see your pictures? Can I video chat you? Can I this? Can I that? I had to go through what are your prices? Da, 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 da. Like I said, a lot of these companies, and most, like even my vendor, they have a minimum. They have a minimum of lashes you're allowed to order. So you cannot just order one lash and just, no, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And one, they wouldn't even want to work with you if you're just ordering one lash. So you cannot just buy from my vendor just ordering one. You know what I'm saying? You have to order a bulk. You know what I'm saying? And if you are going to just order one, you're basically just going to be paying the same price that I'm charging on my website. Because why? They still have to give you the price, because they still have to ship it. They still have to, you know what I'm saying? So it will basically, they probably charge you more than what I probably, like, my lashes are between $10 to $14. So they'll probably charge you probably something like that, $12 for the lash and to ship it for one. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really charging, but I'm not really charging that much of a difference. But if you were to order just one from them, but obviously the more you order, the cheaper the price goes. But people just think like, oh, you can just, you know, it would just be $50. You know what I'm saying, $50, but it's not like that. It's going to be hundreds of dollars. Because like I said, there's a minimum. There's a minimum of at least, my vendor, I believe, is 100 lashes. If it's your first time ordering from them, it's 100 lashes. So that's all for it, probably going to be like around probably like $200. Not including, probably like over $200, not including shipping. So, you know, you're putting in you know, quite a lot of money, and I keep talking and not doing anything. So you're putting in quite a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? So this is not like just something, and this is another thing, I don't want people to think that, oh, just because you see another person selling lashes, that doesn't mean it's for you. Don't just sell something just to sell something. Sell something because you really care about it, you know what I'm saying? Because when you sell something that you don't really care about, when the money's not flowing in like that, then you're gonna give up, because you're not really into it. You just doing it for the money. So once the money stops really flowing in like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, say 1 week you have mad people ordering, then the next week you really don't have like a lot of people ordering. You're gonna be like, fuck it, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse my language, but like, why am I doing this? You know, like, what's the point? I'm not even getting no money from it, because you don't really enjoy it. I see a lot of people like flip-flopping, hopping from selling this to selling this to selling this to selling that. It's just like y'all fishing to sell anything, and I feel like that shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't be that. You should be selling what you feel is actual quality, what you care about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been wearing lashes since like 11, 12 years old, so I have a real love for eyelashes. Like, I've always loved this. This is probably what I wear almost. Probably, I don't wear makeup every single day, but most days out of the week I'm wearing eyelashes. You know, if I'm going out, I gotta have eyelashes or I'm not going. So like that, I just love lashes that much. So moving on, I told you about like half of my vendors. So like how I can recommend y'all finding a vendor. Like I said, try searching on, I don't recommend AliExpress at all. Like I said, I want to make sure that my customers are getting quality, getting clean items. These are going on people's eyes. You don't want to be giving nobody an eye infection and they end up suing you. They end up blowing you up on Instagram because, what do you call it? What is that quote? Like, bad news gets around faster than good news. You know what I'm saying? Somebody says, oh, Naive lashes are the best. People are like, okay, cool. oh my god, Nai's lashes are the worst. She gave me an eye infection. My eye has a big old, you know what I'm saying? When I wore her lash, I never had this infection in my life. And also my doctor told me it's because some type of infection that comes from eyelashes. Then the whole Instagram know about it. Now it's on Shade Room. You know what I'm saying? Bad news spreads way quicker than good news. You want to be careful what you put your name on. So you don't want to just be getting the cheapest lashes, just getting any old thing and then selling it to a whole bunch of people all over, and then you really don't even know what you're actually, you know what I'm saying? Is the environment of what they're selling, is it clean? Is it you know what I'm saying? It's all these things, and you cannot do that with over AliExpress. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it seems cute and all, like, oh, cheap little lashes, let me just sell it and make a little coin off of it. But over time, it's not, like I said, their lashes are not really that much, are not quality of, eventually the lashes start to, the hairs of the eyelashes start to fall out.